First Teachers. My name is Amelia Joan Brown and I've been in education since 2005. Today I want to give you some tips of the trade as to how to get a child to do what you want in the way that you talk to the child. So the first thing that we do in our school is that we use positive speak. This means that you're telling the child what you want rather than what you don't want. A good example of this would be if you want the child to walk in the classroom or walk in your room at home. Instead of saying the words don't run, because the child doesn't hear the word don't, they only hear the word run, say what you want. So say walk. Also, it doesn't allow the child to understand what they also can't do. So saying don't walk means that they could slither, skip, jump, hop, anything else that might be dangerous on stairs, for example, and actually all that you want them to do is walk. So rather say what you want instead of what you don't want. Another example would be don't stand on the table, but actually you're not telling the child what you want. The child will hear stand on the table, and what you would like to say is put your feet on the floor, stand on the floor, sit on the chair, whatever it is that you want the child to do rather than what you don't want the child to do. Another example is if you are telling a child what to do but you're phrasing it in a question. So a good example of this would be I want you to come and have a bath. That is a command. So if you're at the home and you want your child to bath, that would be a really good command. Or please can you come in from recess? Recess is over if you are outside as a teacher. A good example of a question would be, would you like to come in from recess or would you like to have a bath? But the answer is never no. You've given the child an opportunity to say no, but the answer is never no, because it is bath time or it is at the end of recess and another class is coming out, so they have to get off the field. Another way of doing this is actually saying the command but then putting something at the end like okay as a question. So you've suddenly changed your command into a question. Please when you come off the field because recess is over, is that okay? Again, the child has the opportunity to say no even though it is a situation where no is not an answer. A third thing that we are very aware of in the classroom is sincerity. So if a child's doing a playdoh sculpture and you go around and you're saying something like, that's the most amazing playdoh sculpture I have ever seen in my life, and then you say that to the person next to them, either a brother or sister, sibling, a cousin, or you say it to another child in the class, it loses sincerity. It's no longer genuine. It's much better to talk about something specific. So if they're doing a picture, that's amazing how you use green in that area. Or if they're doing a Play-Doh cow and they put toes on the cow instead of hooves, that is so interesting. I've never seen toes on a cow. Do you think the cow will need shoes? That is quite a clever concept, and talk about what they've done. It's a much better way than saying something blanket across for everybody. And just being aware of children need time to learn something. So being aware of repetition. Saying something like, I've told you how to do it before, isn't very helpful for the child. Rather have a little bit of a prompt. So even if you've told the child 12 times, 20 times, give a bit of a prompt. For example, if you've told the child how to do laces on the shoes, so you've got the lace and you're trying to get them to tie their laces. Instead of saying I've told you before, give them a prompt. So we're getting a loop and we're getting a loop. What do we do after that? And give them a prompt to get through it so that they will actually have a memory of what they're doing. Being a sort of a mentor and a guide rather than authoritarian. It's always helpful. So these are our tips for today. We hope that they help you in the classroom and in the home. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy.